Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. I've got a great article over on EOSHD. That's Andrew Reed, very knowledgeable fellow, especially in video. And it appears he's quite disappointed with the 5D4. I took this clip out of the article. I'll put the link below. You should read the full article. But Andrew says that Canon had to lower the price of the 1DC from $12,000 to $5,000. So that the 1DC was their video version of the 1D, and they had increased the price significantly over the standard one because it was supposed to be such a good video camera. So he says Canon had to lower the price of the 1DC from $12,000 to $5,000. This gives you an impression of how the mistakes they made with that camera hurt sales. No ergonomic concessions for video usage, no articulated screen, no 4K HDMI output, and no suitable modern codec. This price drop was unprecedented for any Canon camera of its kind. Now Canon have repeated every single mistake with the 5D Mark IV, and in fact made a worse camera than 4 years ago. The 5D Mark IV is their most important non-cinema EOS camera for video on the market. So that's what Andrew has to say. That's a paragraph I took out of the article because I think that summarizes a lot of what I agree with this, and it summarizes a lot of what I feel about this. I certainly agree. It is their most important non-cinema EOS camera. I mean, the 5D, whether they intended it as such, has grown to become a great hybrid stills video camera for the Canon shooters. And, they improved on that with the 5D3, which in its time wasn't bad, but the 5D4 is, between this terrible codec and no articulated screen, and they've done everything they can, as Andrew points out, no 4K output and all these things. They've done everything they can to almost dissuade you from using the 5D Mark IV for video. It's really sad that they didn't come out with a really progressive iteration of this camera. And the thing is that everybody else is doing so at a equal or lower price point. So, they're gonna bleed sales because you can get better elsewhere. Essentially, the only thing the 5D Mark IV does better than all the other manufacturers is the dual pixel AF. And is that enough to keep the Canon faithful when they've basically, almost spit in their face with all these, the bad codec, the non-articulated screen, all these things that is a huge letdown. So Andrew's article here, and particularly this paragraph, I found very insightful because they made all these mistakes years back with the 1DC, and they had to drop it from $12,000 to $5,000. As Andrew says, an unprecedented price drop for any Canon camera. And yet here they go in 2016. Instead of giving us an amazing 5D4 we can be really proud of and want to buy and race out to buy, they'd make all those same mistakes and then some. So it's just, I don't know, it's mind-boggling. I don't know what is going on over there at Canon, why they're making these terrible decisions. What do you guys think? Do you agree with what Andrew said? Have you read the article? If not, maybe take a minute and go read it. Come on back, comment below, let's discuss it. What do you think? Why would they be making all these same mistakes over again that they learned the hard way? They had to drop the price from $12,000 to $5,000 on the 1DC. And as Andrew's pointing out, I believe he points out in other areas of the article that you can now get a 1DC for about the price of the 5D Mark IV. And interestingly enough, he's saying that 2012 camera, the 1DC, is actually a better video camera than the 5D Mark IV. So let me know. Leave your comments below. What do you think? Let's discuss it. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.